And now, Does Everything proudly presents Fiftisixerella. It is based on the story of Cinderella with a bit of a twist. Let's tell you the story, shall we? Once upon a time, there lived a young woman named Fiftisixerella. Fiftisixerella had 8 ugly, mean, wicked stepsisters named Fatima, Ivana, Fernanda, Tasha, Yadina, Sophia, Isabella, and Xavier. All 8 of them made Fiftisixerella do all the chores and watch her work. 56er wench! Sweep the floors, wash the dishes, do it all! Said Fatima, Ivana, Fernanda, Tasha, Yadina, Sophia, Isabella, and Xavier all together. One day, the king of Sex Queen Quadrant Tublingham's messenger arises and says, Hear ye, hear ye! The king of Sex Queen Quadrant Tublingham, his majesty, is going to throw a ball and with lots of food. And after dinner at 10 o'clock, whoever has the most beautiful gown and crutch shall marry his son, Prince Sex Queen Quadrant Tubling. Can I come? Asks Fiftisixerella. But she's not invited. Her ugly, mean, wicked stepsisters are. He's going to marry me, said Fatima. No way, Fatima, you're wrong. He's going to marry me, said Ivana. Both of you are wrong. He's going to marry me, said Verona. The rest say, all 3 of you are wrong. He's going to marry me. They even tear her Fiftisixerella's party dress. Later, at 8 o'clock at night, Fiftisixerella is distraught, sad, and upset doing chores about not going to the ball and marrying Prince Sex Queen Quadrant Tubling. Suddenly, Fiftisixerella's very godmother arrives and comforts her. There now, Fiftisixerella, my dear. I can help with a bit of magic. And so, she waves her magic wand to do all the chores for Fiftisixerella. But she's not done yet. She says, Fiftisixerella, go fetch me a pumpkin and some ice. Luckily, Fiftisixerella has 56 pumpkins and 112 mice. Fiftisixerella's fairy godmother waves her magic wand again. And to turn the 56 pumpkins into a handsome coach, the 112 mice into horses, and Fiftisixerella's fairy clothes into gown and crown. Fiftisixerella says, I've never seen such a Sex Queen Quadrant Tubble-tastic gown. Get it out of my glass slippers. Fairy godmother, how can I ever thank you enough? And climbs into the coach. Fiftisixerella's fairy godmother says, well, you can't. But have fun, Fiftisixerella. But I would warn you, return home before midnight, or the spell will be broken and everything will change back to the way it was before normal. And gives her a clock to tell her what time it is. It's 9 o'clock now. Fiftisixerella accepted the warning. Meanwhile, at the ball, the king of Sex Queen Quadrant Tublingham says, good evening, everyone. Prince Sex Queen Quadrant Tubling was wondering who to marry. Isn't that right, son? In which Prince Sex Queen Quadrant Tubling responds, yes, father, at 10 o'clock. Fiftisixerella arrives at the ball for the food first. Just in time! Fiftisixerella then sees Prince Sex Queen Quadrant Tubling. Her mean, ugly, wicked stepsisters, Fatima to Xavier, say, he's walking towards me! All together. But Prince Sex Queen Quadrintupling is not walking towards any of them. He's walking towards 56erella. After dinner, Prince Sex Queen Quadrintupling then asks, "May I have this dance?" And so 56erella responds, "I would be delighted." 56erella and Prince Sex Queen Quadrintupling dance happily together. But later, 56erella checks her clock. It's almost midnight! So she scurried out of the ball, and she was running so fast that she lost both her glass slippers. Prince Sex Queen Quadrintupling was really worried that he might never see 56erella again. The king of Sex Queen Quadrintupling comforts him by saying, There now, son. I think we'll be able to find 56erella." And so, the king of Sex Queen Quadrintupling and Prince Sex Queen Quadrintupling traveled all around the neighborhood to find 56erella and brought the 2 glass slippers with them. By the time they arrived, they knocked on the door of the home where 56erella and her ugly, mean, wicked stepsisters lived. But instead of 56erella, they find her ugly, mean, wicked stepsisters named Fatima to Xavier. Prince Sex Queen Quadrintupling then says, "Ladies, my father, the king of Sex Queen Quadrintupling, and I have a favor to ask. Can any of you try on these 2 glass slippers?" Fatima is first, but her feet are too big. Ivana is next, but her feet are too small. "Nonsense! They fit!" she said. The rest did the same, but none of their feet are the right size. Suddenly, the king of Sex Queen Quadrintupling and the king of Sex Queen Quadrintupling, Prince, noticed 56erella's sweet singing. "Prince Sex Queen Quadrintupling, and your majesty, is that you guys?" she hollered excitedly. "The glass slippers fit!" And 56erella, the king of Sex Queen Quadrintupling, and Prince Sex Queen Quadrintupling lived happily ever after. The end. And Andrew's Doers, I hope this was a fun story parody. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share on Andrew Does Everything, and buy our merchandise at AndrewDoesEverything.com. And take care. Bye.